Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am the Right Reverend Grover Cleveland Burgundy. I am the Archbishop of Chesterton, Indiana. And I have been told by some of the younger members of my flock that I need to get hip with the internet, that I need to have social media. And so here I am. I am on YouTube. I think I'm on the TikTok and the Instapath. Instagram, yes. However, I am getting up in age, and this is not really my thing, so I have employed one of my younger colleagues, the Reverend Aaron Ban, who is the pastor in Chesterton, St. John's United Church. He will be my convent creator. Content creator, yes. Yes, he will create the content, and I will give my apostolic blessing to his content, even though he's a bit of a rabble-rouser and, frankly, clean-shaven, which I don't like, but that's really out of my purview. So I hope this video goes well. God bless you and keep you. Excuse me.
Thank you, Bishop.
Hello, YouTube neighbor. Thank you for joining me on my initial content creation on the Archbishop's YouTube page. Isn't he fun? On my first lesson to you, I wanted to talk about God's expansive, overarching, gracious, inclusive love for everyone. This is a love for all creation, not just humans, and all humans, not just ones that we like or ones that we relate to, but even our enemies. It says throughout Scripture that we're all loved by God. Now, just because we're loved doesn't mean we always get along or we don't have any arguments or conflict. But at the end of the day, God's love is for all people, and especially people who feel like maybe they haven't been loved, or they haven't been loved by family or church, or maybe even God. When Jesus walked the earth, he touched lepers. That's the one story I want to give you in this inaugural video. Leprosy is really gross to look at. We don't have it as much in our society anymore thanks to penicillin, but there is leprosy still in the world. And if you look it up, it really disfigures a person's body. Their skin and their bones and joints start to warp and sometimes even fall off. In ancient times, they were thought to be more contagious than they actually are, and they were pushed outside of the villages and towns where they were from. They were really seen as uninvited and maybe even unloved. Well, Jesus came and he actually touched lepers. He is said to have healed lepers, but in order to heal them, he had to be with them and he had to touch them. Even though leprosy itself is not a huge issue in our society today, I do believe there are still people who feel like lepers or are treated like lepers by others. I want to assure you, if you feel that way, you are loved by God, because we all are, and Jesus made a point in his ministry of loving and touching the leper. At St. John's United Church in Chesterton, where I serve, we love everybody, and we make a point of trying to be expansive, inclusive, and gracious to everyone. Doesn't mean it's always easy. Sometimes it's a challenge, but we believe that we're following Jesus' footsteps as he walked toward, not away from, the leper. And in my next lesson, I want to talk to you about how Jesus wants everybody to be well fed. Peace and grace to you. The Bishop and I want to remind you to like, share, and subscribe this channel, and St. John's United may be reached at sjuchurch.org. Thank you.